Dini Mai Chimuti inshona. Dini Mai Chimuti ndiri kuno kuRuserva kuBohera North ku131 Mkoto village. Nditonyora receipt yangu. Ye muno production yemuno muRuserva. On 100 times ginger powder $8 each, that's $100. Turmeric powder $1 each, $100. Garlic powder $100. Honey $5 per bottle and another 100. $500. Gio, order 2 kgs, 1 pocket $5, $500. Munga $500. Inoziba funde machugu. Ansanda pesa list. By 2 kgs, which is 500. Aditi. Usazotore zita kare. Then ndopeza kama aditi kare.
More than 2,300.
100 yellow maize. Yellow maize millimil.
Upfuwe yellow ya. Uri papano.
Pano zvese zvirikwezvo. Yellow maize. Tukuti yellow maize yedu $3 by 100 $300 anti. 300 2 kgs andika. Then tukuti dovi 100. Andika dovi 100 redu $50. Ipachi $150 anti. $150. Rwanda pari andizvozvokunyepa izvo
zvozvinoitika
ende maproduce acho ufauna mavhile even ende uba unoona in the village. Why many people are shunning the village? I've migrated back to the village because kune yese land is for free. I use economics, I use resources that are available to make my life and my business tick. This is Mai Chimuti.
What day? 3,000 Kumoja.
What day?
$1,000 deposit. Apa my chicks mabadra $1,000 and 1,000 chicks.
1,000 chicks. So as you can see, guys, muRuserva. Hadisi muHarare.
Right. My best you can change it to a asanga pesa kupeka. Unaona zvakaita zvinhu.
Right. Aya ndo mafunde acha.
Ndo mafunde acha.
Aya mafunde. Andika labeled Mai Chimuti brand. Right. Manuchu yellow.
Unaona?
Zvinoitika kumusha izvi. Mozita ya varikutara zvinhu. Roller meal.
Iyo. Sukuza mapaketi aya ngirike turmeric chaita powder.
Ayo. Roller meal yellow maize.
Yellow maize.
Iwo vatanza isi.
Turmeric iyo. Iyo. Ginger powder. The other side. The other side.
100 by.
No, the other side. Kuone package ya package package iyo bata iyo
inoi
upside unovo there you can see right powder that's turmeric.
It's turmeric. And you know what, Kundai? You know what? One secret that people don't know about ginger and turmeric.
Peanut butter.
Right. So this is that
seed. Taking a bedroom into business.
Turmeric seed. Turmeric seed. I don't know. And
look at that. It has already sprouted. And that is an order for someone who wants 1,000 kgs. It's $4 a kg.
That's 4,000. And you are doing this way
in the village.
In the village.
Mkoto village.
This is not in Harare.
Not in Harare. In Bohera. Seed.
Yes, yakadaiso masagaya. How many are they?
And they are plenty. That is just a few. If you go to the shade there are more than 20 masaga. Because space yanga run out. I don't know. You can have it.
Oh, thank you.
So you can imagine. And those bottles, you see those bottles. Mai Chimuti also does dishwasher. Name Vaseline. So I'm to prepare tomorrow in package.
Yes. This is what she's doing, and today I am with.
And she's a lady.
She's a lady.
A mother, a grandmother, a wife.
That's why I don't go to the rural area.
No, I can't go to Reserve. If I want to dress up nicely, it depends on the occasion. I can go and dress up nicely. And won't know this is my Chimuti.
And no one will
But today I can room munda. And look at this. I'm dressed for the occasion. If you see my green mealies, I was ready. My geese, my.
So this is just something that is amazing.
It's amazing.
This is amazing.
Vakatora picture vana baba
Yes, you want to shoot the hook who's coming.
Just something young
All
way.
of them.
Mungo makavhurwa.
So that one is integral Kumoja.
Integral Kumoja.
Can you tell us more about integral Kumoja?
Integral Kumoja, you know, it's a homestead which has got 4 pillars, 4 wells in one.
All right.
Why do I mean that? Our operation is based on Ubuntu. I am because you are. So that binds us. And then we are agro-based.
All right.
What am I saying? I'm saying we do a lot of it of agriculture.
All right.
We use the land Nakayedu.
Nakayedu.
Yes, and then we are talking of heritage and culture.
Yes.
You know, we have our resting place there. I'll show you.
Okay.
And then you are talking of the science and technology. This now includes the Wi-Fi here. Because we need the Wi-Fi to do our business. You know, when we communicate, we sell on the platform, we use Wi-Fi. And this Wi-Fi is by Vision Internet in Rambinda, led by Joseph Bishi. And then we are talking of also the science and technology. We have machines that have replaced our way of doing things without losing the texture. Like if I look at the threshing machine, instead of cutting down the trees, we now have a threshing machine. So we no longer have Norumira. Because this is done by the machine.
So can you
see it? It's there over there. We can see it.
Yeah, that's a
and
good
then
one.
we also are going to preserve our trees. So that's the science and technology. Then we also have the water harvesting. Instead of looking up and saying, he's already given us the water. And all we need to do is to look down and drill and harness water from underground.
Yes.
So ndinedura rangu ruruko randinofusha mvura. Mvura inofushiwa?
Dura remvura.
Rinofushiwa mvura iyoyo. Yafushiwa tinozoisenzesa at later. So I've got 450,000 liters of water capacity, a reservoir. That is over there. I'll show you.
450,000.
Yes. Because I want to produce throughout the year instead of the 5 months that the village people, ordinary people do. Because I need 3 meals a day.
Yes.
I believe in wealth, you have to be health. So health is health.
Yes.
So when I talk of health, I'm saying, let me grow what I eat and eat and grow what I eat and eat what I grow. I have full control over what I eat because I know exactly I use this and that to produce this vegetable than buying from the market. And then you look at your... the chickens are coming.
Yeah.
And then we have... we harness our solar. We are off grid, as you can see. But I've got fridges, I've got internet, I've got TVs, I've got everything that I need.
So
I use Naka. Solar.
You use internet. You use solar. You don't use electricity.
No, solar. Because I remember I said Nakanomics. Nakanomics. I told you about Nakanomics. But you know...
You don't think it's been a frame test?
This is what we do. I've got plenty of these. But they want to come all of them because that's now it's about See, when it comes this time of the day, they'll be well fed, so they won't come all of them. They're about to break. So you and all these are living in harmony in one place. You know, keeping them separately. I've got geese, I've got peacocks, I've got ducks, I've got roserunners, I've got hunger. All living in humanity.
So they don't fight.
They don't.
No fighting.
We don't fight. We don't allow them to fight. Otherwise, we chase them away.
So how do you do that so that they don't fight?
They just live in harmony. They just live together.
Or maybe because they will be having enough food.
Enough food.
You know when you're full.
It is the spirit of the environment.
Yes.
Yeah, also the spirit of the environment. That's very good. So maybe we can do a tour if that's okay.
Okay, that's fine. So we go snoring.
Guys, this is just something else. I'm loving
If
it.
I don't talk about this, I'll be done.
So we are getting into
this
the
house belonged to my late mother-in-law.
Alright.
The woman who gave birth to the men that I love. The men that support me behind all my projects here.
Oh, thank
So
you. This is nice.
this was built in 1963. It is the only building that still remains since my parents migrated this place.
Alright.
So she's late, but we still look after it. It was not like this. We changed the door frame when she was still alive.
Alright.
We changed the windows, we changed the roof, as you can see, the thatching. So she built this herself, but obviously then did up the
Alright, so here
floor.
we take off the shoes.
Oh yeah.
It's our couch.
So it's a, yes, it is.
Natural thing. So
Yes.
remove the shoes.
Yes, and then you come through.
Yes,
So the
come
men
in.
will sit here. This is where you will sit. The
Yes.
men. And then the women will sit here
sit this
on a
side.
skin, animal skin thing.
Yes,
And that cupboard, she built that cupboard in 1963.
1963.
Yes, and it's still standing. And this is our fridge, as you can see. This is
Yes,
how we
African
preserve
fridge.
our
I
meat.
like that. I like that.
Yeah, we do have fridges, but this is
Yeah.
also for educational tours, so we leave it like this.
Yes.
And we have our kate, mahali,
Yes.
This is for the kids when they come for tour.
Alright.
And Buya, if Buya doesn't come out, this is Buya Magwenzi.
We are my babies.
Buya Magwenzi,
Once
she's
Yeah,
Buya. She's Patricia Maposa.
This one is the
This is Gate.
Rati.
Gate is samvura. We put water. We
Yevumwa.
put doro. Yes, everyone. And then why we put there's the sand there.
The sand here, there's some
It's to
sand.
keep the water very cool.
Very cool.
This is the African way of
African way of
water.
doing it.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is nice, eh? So
And then here, this is where we put our firewood. Unfortunately, it's so hot this day, so we put our fire outside.
yeah, it will be very hot. So this is interesting, guys. We are in an African village, and this, this is Mai Chimuti, and she's doing some amazing work here.
Now we are going to.
This one, one of the
Now we are going to the resting place. Look at that one. I don't keep a lot of heritage.
But
I
the
don't keep
people,
a lot. I don't keep a lot of bees.
Peacock.
Peacocks. I keep breeding stock.
do you know it's actually my first time seeing this?
Oh, the PM. You see
The
there's
PM.
the peacock there, over there. So this is the time
There.
out there. and then
I have to see that.
Walk into
I've
some
never
place.
seen a peacock before.
So we have, where are my geese? I've got very lovely geese.
Geese,
Yes, my geese are my handsome.
goose, gonna want that.
Oh, yeah, they are. With the babies. I don't want to call them babies or chicks.
Alright,
So this they hatched a month ago,
alright,
and it's very protective of the family. So
Alright.
this is the father. That's the father, very protective. So yes, don't come nearby. So this is our resting place.
alright.
So what I do with those geese, I keep the three as a breeding stock.
Alright.
But as they get older, I then replace them with whatever the chicks are in Garipo.
Alright.
So those ones are already bought. Imagine one is costing about 150 years. What? Yes. The peacock I'm selling at 250. What? Yes.
Guys, are you hearing this?
250.
These ones they are going for
150.
so 150. That's around $450 then.
Yes. Yes.
This is amazing. Yeah, I've never seen anyone doing this ever
This is our
since.
resting place.
Okay.
We call it resting place because we don't want to call it Marinda.
Alright.
Because Marinda, then it's associated with the
You know,
evil spirits and all that.
those things.
And people
Africans.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's also we encourage people to look after their resting places because we are saying it's history.
It's history,
So it's
yeah,
also
that's
part of tourism. You're here today and I'm
Yes.
showing you.
Yes.
So I should be charging you. So this is my mbuya,
Alright.
the mother of my father-in-law.
Alright.
Mbuya. So her brother is the one that gave birth to the son, husband, Gongo.
Alright.
This woman used to be a great woman.
Alright.
She died Babene almost 120 years.
Alright.
She used to eat traditional foods only. No cooking oil.
Alright.
There's no other day she was sick. And she died with all her sight. She died with all her memory. She didn't lose any memory at all. And I think it's because she used it, Gio, Mapunde.
This is amazing.
So it is important for people to go back to basics.
Uh-huh.
Let's go back and eat sadza, Gio, Mapunde, and Munga.
Yes.
The white sadza is meant for Mombe, for cattle.
Okay.
Yes, when the white man came, you know,
They are the ones who
the white
introduced
man is a good man, but at times, you know, he removed us from our normal
our
life.
normal way of living. Yes.
Yes, they said, no, that is too much, it's too cumbersome. Kutswa, kudzura, kurudza, kurugaisa. No, just leave, abandon that. Take maize and go and gaisa and then you eat. But that maize is meant for Mombe. This is why a lot of people of us are now sick with cancer, BP, and all those things. Because the white maize is for Mombe.
That is something I
Yes.
never heard something.
So you
like
must preach the gospel that people should go back. And Mai Chimuti grow
organic.
here.
Yes.
Here we have orchards.
Yes. So we have an orchard here.
Yes, as you can see.
Yeah.
This tree will flower and give you fruits here, the whole year.
All
See
right.
that one here? The
whole year.
The whole year, it will be like
So
this.
we have flowers here.
You have some which are growing,
And
some
then
which
we
are
have-
starting,
we
some
have
which are
these
about
ones as
to-
well.
Yes. And then we
What
have
kind of a tree is this one?
And then
I've
this
never
one,
seen something like
it's
this.
an orange. It's a grafted orange.
Look at
orange
this.
tree.
So
They
this
call
one
it
is
mango.
almost
ripe.
ripe. And then we have these ones. They are
So
still
you've got
small.
4 in 1
4 in 1 on one tree.
throughout the year.
But how does
I think because of the bees. We have bees here.
Oh.
Yes, we have apan, and we have 10 hives. We produce our own honey, so I don't take sugar, the normal sugar. I use honey. So
Guys, this is
pollination will do wonders.
You are an amazing woman. She is amazing, this one.
And then over here we've got peaches,
Yeah.
papaya, pawpaw.
Yeah.
We have pomegranates.
Oh,
You know, when we grew up in the village, and then we go to town and we see these, they used to say chibage chavarungu. You remember? It's very nutritious. This very nutritious.
It's not.
But I can't remember the benefits, but it's very nutritious.
All right.
So it's important that you.
So
grow
you've
this
got an
in-
orchard where you have all these things.
Yes. This is what was a trial orchard because Panabaga, Kangarabri. I don't know what to call Kangarabri in English.
All right.
But it's stony. So
Gravel.
Of mountainous.
gravel, yes. And I think there must be a mine under
It's sitting on a gold mine.
So yeah,
where do
all
we go?
different types. So from here we are going to the
All right.
in our homestead has been nominated as the
Okay.
what we are doing. We are now taking you through to the plaque. In 2021, in partnership with Vision Internet. They connected us. You know, here. I think we must be the only homestead
All right.
in a village to have internet.
Internet.
Yes.
In a rural area.
Real, as you can see, it's machono no chai.
And you guys say, look at this.
Yes, look at this.
Oh,
So in
this is amazing.
2021,
Yes.
you know, Honorable then,
Minister of ICT.
yes, Muswere. I don't know
Alright.
if he's still the Minister of ICT. He changed?
Yeah.
He's still? Okay.
No, he's now the Minister of Information in Public.
Oh, really?
All right.
Congratulations to him. So, as you can see, so we had this, and on this day,
Officially commissioned.
yes, as the national model rural homestead, and he then called it the Smart Integral Kumusha. You know,
This
on
is
top of the
amazing.
smart agriculture,
Smart agriculture,
smart cities,
Smart cities,
Yes,
even in the rural area.
yes. So we are the model homestead, rural homestead,
National.
national.
So it's actually the first home
The
in
first.
Zimbabwe
Yes.
to ever be like this.
And
This
we're
is
also
amazing.
collecting, you know, our indigenous fruits. I didn't
Alright.
show you about our munyi. That one there, it has shaded these trees. But that's a
Alright.
munyi.
Munyi.
Yes, and we preserve that. We don't cut all the indigenous fruits.
All right.
We have masawa.
Masao.
And then we have matamba. There's a matamba there. We see as we go there. And then we also have moringa. Moringa tree. We are going to go this way. There's a moringa tree.
Moringa.
See that in there? Very beneficial. You can
Yes,
eat the
I-
leaves.
I've
You
read
can give
about-
your livestock. You
Uh,
can also eat the pods as a tablet. And
As a tablet?
Yes, it just cures everything. It's an antibiotic. It's amazing what God has given us. And
you
we
know,
are sharing
Africa,
it.
Africa, we have got all these things. And these
Imagine.
things, these are African.
Imagine. And then this one, I don't know what you call it in Shona or in English, but it's a tetracycline. It's what you can give to your livestock. This one
All
at
right.
the
At the gate.
At the gate.
All right.
And then Mve.
Mve.
It's also
Mve,
BP, Mushonga with
I
BP.
read about Mve.
Yeah, you know, we need to go back to basics.
That's very true.
You know,
I
we
wish
need to go back to
everybody could
basics.
see this.
Yes.
I wish everybody could listen and, you know, this is something else.
And then that Mfura tree, I didn't tell you a story. My husband, when he was growing up, he says he was 10 years when his parents moved to this place.
You can
So,
go sort of like this.
Akatora, you know, Achivaka Chagangari, Tekisa Mandiro. And then he took a branch of the Mfura, Misa there, and he said, that branch grew into that big tree. Can you imagine? Oh, hey, yes, the Vato Kura. So that's why Amarula tea. We can actually do combo from here. Oh, the African wine and whatnot. Yes. You can do it from here. Yes.
You know,
We don't talk about the hairs. We talk about the
oh, yes.
We are starting to breed good sorrows now. So we have different types. There's what you call the the Flemish giant. It goes up to about 8.5 kgs. So what we do is we give them what you call my pellets. Just a little bit and water. And then, so the female, you know what's interesting about this? When you want for breeding, this is a female. So you remove the female, taking to the male. You can't move the male to the female. If you do that, they'll fight and it won't do anything.
Why and how?
I don't know.
The size is something else.
And then that's the New Zealand whites. And then got the chinchillas.
So you're saying the female has to go to the male?
Yes, just like the human being.
Yes. So it's like the female is the one who's supposed to come.
Yes.
If I'm the one who goes to the...
You won't feel...
I'll feel like, you know, I'm the one who has been married.
Yes.
And
then something else I'll tell you about the surais. What I've realized. If I take one surai, the female, I give it to the male. And then after about few hours, I take the same female suru and take it to another female. They'll fight. They'll say, you've been going out with someone else. So please get out of my cabin. Get out.
Interesting.
Yeah, get out, and you have to know other they'll be fighting. So you remove that one and put it back. Doesn't want any suru.
Very interesting,
So we're now going to my fields.
Yes, you're going to the...
Are you guys not coming with us? Okay.
Guys,
We
this
also
farm
do-
has got everything.
Oh, yes.
Everything.
We also do water harvesting
Alright.
from the roof. So we don't want, nothing is put into waste in this farm.
Alright.
We don't waste anything. So our water when it rains, we catch it there, goes to our tanks, and we can water our lawn and so forth. In this garage, this is where I make my money.
Where
This is
all
where
the
I
money
make
is
my
being
money.
made. Yeah.
Look at this. I told you about the lady who took 1,000 chicks.
Yeah.
So this is the first batch that she has to receive.
How many of them are these?
This is 273.
So you
So
need-
every week I'll be giving about 200, I think, until I reach the 7. And this is $1 each.
And these are road runners.
Road
You are
runners.
hatching here.
Yes, yeah. But unfortunately, my hatcher is in Harare, my home in Harare. Because of the solar system, we have 3 kV. And it requires about 10 kV. Because in a 1,500 something. So I also do the high value crops. I showed you the ginger, the turmeric seeds that I'm making. This is now the garlic. We just harvested this. The other batch was taken already. So this is now my seed and the feed that I'll sell from there. Yeah.
And
These are mine. You see my chicks, my chickens. They are, most of them are now 2 years. So this is what is going to replace these if I sell them. That's
you
how
were
I
saying
do
you
it.
have around how many?
700 something.
It's around how much each?
Each is about roughly $10. But they're somewhere 15, some are 12.
$10
$10 a
is 100.
Yes.
That's a wonderful. That's
Wonder
a wonderful.
Fit is already here.
A wonderful with chicken only. And she has got all these things. She has got.
So our
beans,
chickens, they are free range.
Yes.
We want to keep them that way because free range chickens are very nice, juicy, and when you eat a road runner, you feel you're eating a chicken,
Yes,
not a
not
braider.
a-
This is what you are doing.
Yes, yes.
So they are free range. During the day, they spend the time outside playing, grazing and whatnot.
Eating whatever they
Everything.
find.
But we
Yes.
also give them munga.
Alright.
And then in the evening, they all come back here. Mungai, what is mungai? It's fiber, no.
Millet.
Millet. Pearl millet. No, finger millet is Rio. It's pearl millet.
Okay.
Pearl millet, yeah.
Yeah.
Guys there. These guys we let them out in the evening.
I can see those faces.
Vicious.
Because there has to be some guys who
This field here we're going to put Kumoja
Alright.
very soon. The other plot was done last year,
Alright.
but I think next week because it was too dry. We're expecting rains next week. So we'll put Kumoja there.
Now we are getting into
Yeah, now going
another
to
section.
another section.
Yes.
This is under drip irrigation. We put our main.
Drip irrigation is outside.
And then I want to show you something. As you look inside here, there's grass. It's important to mulch. You know, it's very hot, but look at my crop.
That's why I'm saying it's very healthy.
Yes.
Yes.
We do mulching. This is
Alright.
Kumoja and under mulch. And
Alright.
then this crop is called baggage. Seed go 55.
555.
Yes.
Alright. So it's October, guys, as you can see. But right now, look at this crop. You can actually see it's very healthy. And drip irrigation. And this is amazing. You know, I've been to places, but I want to tell you something. This is something else.
In the village.
Yeah, I have never
You know,
seen
when
anything
you
like
talk
this.
about this project, don't forget to say in the village.
Yes,
Not in the farm.
in the village.
In the village.
It's not in
In the farm somewhere, no.
Yes.
And in Bohera.
in Buera.
Yes.
You know,
Look at this side here.
uh,
Region 5. It is Region 5.
so
If you look at this plot,
uh,
I do very minimum tillaging.
all right.
What am I saying? I don't rima anymore. I don't
Yeah, so
Plow.
plowing.
carry me anymore. So I just remove, I harvest, and then that's the same hole. That is what I feed.
All right.
So I don't use fertilizer on this plot.
all right.
But for this year, why am I doing so? As you can see, that's what we normally use without fertilizer.
all right.
But this year I want to put fertilizer because the previous time I normally rotate
all right.
my crops to say chibage, then doti, nzungu, legume, and then so forth. But this year it has been twice in chibage.
all right.
So when you do that, you find good you
All right. All right.
So I had to put D as you can see. But normally this plot, there's no fertilizer there.
all right.
That is organic.
So you are saying this? There is no fertilizer.
No, that is we use
It's all
vermicompost.
organic.
Yes, we use
Guys, this is
vermicompost.
organic.
100%.
100% organic.
Yes.
Ah,
So apa takatodyara inonzi yellow maize ipapa takatodyara tadyara rinhako pana kusora zurandi. So in the next 2 or so days, because it's very hot here, we are going to be getting chibage baba. Then we are going kushedu ko
polyphonic. Yeah, the fertilizer that you're talking about. Oh, all right. Yeah. He's
Okay.
thinking about something.
all right. What we are saying here, I'll show you. We've got a plant.
All right.
We produce our own manure here.
All right.
So I'll show, nothing goes to waste.
All right.
Even whatever comes from the field, we believe the earth should feed itself and should feed its people.
Self-sustaining.
Yes.
So
So,
we are
whatever.
we are still going that side.
We are going that side.
Alright,
We
so-
go- and then we also do conservation farming. You see this. Unfortunately, today you just came without a notice. You guys don't do that. So we're
Yeah,
busy.
we'll
We're
come
busy
back again.
redoing our. We harvested something there, so we remove our drip lines and then we're supposed to remove them and put them away. When it's starting to rain, we need to leave this place clean. So I know my infiltration kits. Then could see if the rain is so it's sloppy. So instead of the water running to the water channel, we then capture this water there.
All right.
And then the water that will be filled there, it will now seep through it and keep our munda green.
And this one they call Makandiwa in John.
Yeah, makondiwa. I do makondiwa.
No,
You know what? Where I
Makandiwa.
come from when you say Makandiwa, Like
Yeah, we thought it's this thing.
It is. It is this thing.
The hip.
So yeah, but we have now upscaled it.
Alright,
Kudara, what happens is the water would run through. So we don't want to lose that water. This is why we put makomba. So that the water
This is amazing.
So when Makandiwa introduced in Zimbabwe, it was never explained to the Africans, to us, to say why those Makandiwa. So this is why one of the singers, Akaimba, Namoya Makandiwa Mchayona. Because they didn't understand what it meant. And it was not explained to us, why should we do Makandiwa and what was the benefit of Makandiwa. But now that we know, we must do Makandiwa and practice Makandiwa in our family.
guys, practice Makandiwa.
Not church leader, eh?
So, what is this one?
So this is what this is just a water gasket.
Alright.
What it does is for the pressure, so the water comes from there. And we don't have so there's no booster that you see here. The water is there, comes through gravity.
Oh,
Down here.
so it's gravity.
Gravity up to the end there.
No pump.
No pump. No pump. And we are using solar borehole pumps. And then before I bought that threshing machine, I had also built my own threshing floor. This is a threshing floor.
Threshing floor.
Ruare.
Oh, that is my threshing floor. They want to buy for me. Threshing.
Ruare. Normally, the normal homestead they use ruare. They go to a ruare, but when they hit against the wall, they would the ruare using my tanda. Wajipura munga yamo. The ruare, you know, by ya cracker. So as it cracks, it gets into the geo. The geo jorumira. So I then decided, let me do a man-made ruare. So we could use this, and even my nearby villagers, they would come and use kupuri.
Do you know, Inini, I actually don't really like Sadzaregio because of that.
Buy Mai Chimuti's brand.
I'm gonna
You will not go wrong. You won't be disappointed.
Ask me, I've been eating. No soy whatsoever.
You know what, guys?
Even the cameraman.
I don't want to eat organic food.
Yes. As you can see, I think you're noticing makomba.
Yes.
Yeah, it is important to also do makomba in my fields. I kept up to braille. Though in this way by default, when we planted the watermelon the other year before we built this.
Alright, so this one, what is this?
Now where we are going, as you can see in front of us here, it's you call it a shed, but it's not a shed. This is going to be what you call a rural industrialization. This is what we're coming up with.
Alright.
So this shed or this processing plant.
Oh, it's a processing plant.
Yes.
Alright.
It's going to have so many machines.
Alright.
The thresher. It's going to have the washer for garlic and ginger.
Alright.
The dryer. The peeler, whatever you call it. Chigayo, chedovi, whatever. All those machines that we require to value add our products.
Yes.
That's where the money is. If you go into farming, don't sell your products raw.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
As a country, we would be very rich, but we are busy exporting things
then those guys
really raw, and then we buy them.
Yes.
That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we are the ones who produce them.
Let's value add. So Mai Chimuti is value adding from here.
Mai Chimuti.
Yes. So this shed, we started off with the roof because we thought, before we start to build the whole thing, it will help us put it in very
Alright.
So, but the issue is we're going to build by brick. And then per floor, we're going to make sure we level this. And then to some floor, to some partitions now. So we're going to have somewhere here for the staff. So they will spend their time working here. Not coming to my homestead anymore, but they'll be working from here. And then we do, yes. We during when we are four staff, number of staff, we've got 4 people. And then at peak, like where we are going now, we service about 60 employees.
So you have managed to create employment.
Yes, in the
not
village.
not just having it in your rural area, but you have also managed to employ people within that
Yes,
same sector.
yes.
Within the rural
Because
area.
what we are saying is, again, somehow, I don't know, we need to change our mindsets. We have this feeling, I have to go to town in Harare. That's where life is.
Yeah, everyone thinks
But
that.
if you look
This
at
is our
Harare,
generation.
Harare, I'm talking of the normal person.
Yeah.
Please forgive me, not saying Kuti Budiro is bad, but just an example.
Yeah, just an example.
Ari Budiro. And there are 4 rooms in Budiro, 4 or 5 rooms.
4, 5, 4.
And Budiro, most of the people want Maroja. And he had a room yake 1, and Maroja 2. Kuti Mari Kwane. And Sakani Vana, Muroja, and 1 room. And you got 1 toilet. Udago geza, don't toilet, don't bathroom. And Udago geza. Sorry, not one of the one. So can you imagine where do no Bawareruka, Warasika? But if we come back to the village, this land is for free. You just go to Sabu, that's all. What did our land committee? Papa, Mahara. So
Please, Mahara.
Mahara Reserva. And in Zimbabwe, in Harare, it's about 35 US. That's
very true.
You see, Saka, let's go back to the village and do whatever we want to do. So these people, anyway, they work here, they're within their families. You're not disturbing their setup. Like how I do it, I do dry planting. As you can see, we'll go to the field. I hope I catch those guys still there. During the very dry, like now, they will plow for me and we plant. Tighter plant. Even they've not started, but they don't have security fence. So they have to wait until everybody akurima and then sabugwati no chifuza imombe. So they'll come and do that just before rain start. They'll plant for me and then they do everything for me. When the rains come, they go back to their area, they do their things and then after vachigara they come. So I'm not disturbing their way of life, but instead I'm actually encouraging them to guys. So I'm not disturbing they go back to their family.
You can actually see the impact.
You are actually capacitating them. Yes, they are coming here to learn.
Yes.
And go back
And if you talk to one of those Arambuya, one of those inini pamaitara nikandi dinapo. And you must have one chichi gavaita when in Muaya.
That's very true. There's also a challenge in that. All that I've been going to certain places. Jonah, people who are doing farming like what you're doing. This is like a group, man. I do my videos online. That's exactly what is happening here.
Before you go further, I want you to see this.
Alright.
This is the threshing machine. It does 5 crops.
Alright.
It does maize,
Alright.
munga, mafunde, zhio, beans. 5. So in less than in 30 minutes a ton each bag is done.
Wow.
Yes, and it uses diesel. This uses diesel. We imported this from Namibia. But can you imagine who is doing it? It's a Zimbabwean.
You're saying
It's a Zimbabwean who designed this.
you're saying in Shona, you're saying kuti chino ichi.
Chino
Chino pura.
30 minutes the pay the one
Kubva
time.
pamuguri. Then we have state grain.
Yes. No separate address.
1 ton. This is amazing.
Then
Even Zhioga, I'll give you a video. Zhioga, no pizza, the papa, Shobuda, Apa, no wound. Pressure no buda sound. Wundia, Jumante, no buda, Neme Padiga, is no buda papa.
This one is a Zimbabwean guy.
Zimbabwean guy from Namibia.
But can I go into Namibia and have a chat with you?
Yes, I will give you his numbers.
I will need to do that. I will have to go and
So
find
imagine with these Zimbabweans, they've got such good grains. But when I import this now from there, it's so expensive. But if this Zimbabwean akauya kavanduza nyika yedu.
Imagine.
Nyika inovakwa nevenevai. Because you know what they're doing. Namibia
Exactly.
They should come back home.
That's true.
But I think for them to come back home, they need also you know, our stable in terms of money here in Zimbabwe is quite difficult for any business person.
But you know what? People are actually making these things, but not this one exactly. I've been seeing Marungu Chigayo.
You see what is happening here? You know, when I send my guys today, we're taking for that order. I don't know what order. Can you see? There's about last year, in that road, last year. But my 100 pockets I got a piece of 100 pockets. I don't do anyone. 500 more.
I don't know if you cannot be inspired by this. If you cannot be inspired by this, nothing will inspire you.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't talk about that. If you did, my bears.
All right.
So it's a sold.
All right.
Then we give our animals some kind of for last year, so forth. And then I want to talk about this one, the big one.
This guy.
I got. I want to call him hair.
Yeah, you know, we usually call them.
Even the country's hair, you know. So this one was my prize for being the overall winner for she agriculture in Manicaland province. So the first lady, Dr. Osilia Mlangagwa, was here on the 27th of June this year. We had more than 10,000 people over there. 10,000 people. Wow. So they came to do a field show here.
Wow. Guys, people are working.
My husband is here.
People are working. You know what? People are working. You know, some of you guys are complaining about all these things.
This is where our entrance.
All right.
So my idea is this. I'm crazy at times, but I think it's good to dream. This is the entrance. So where there's that banner there, I'm going to open up there. So Rory Amichawia, Iruba Kuarari, or Pashingo. You guys to approach from Mai Chimuti. Madrobi, Machi. It's a pin and I'm going to do up that round of it nicely. Then you tell the about this guy, you pin your mind up. You pin your mom. You to your load whatever is being loaded. Structures are quite. And then you're okay as well. Ooh, it's okay.
You actually have more and more plants.
Yes,
and bigger
I'll
plants.
tell you the big plant which is there.
I think it should be repeated over and over that this is free land, and this is free land in the rural areas, and everyone has that opportunity. As long as you are Zimbabwean, you come from a certain rural place, and there is land for you.
Exactly.
If you want a land like this,
Economics.
You know this country, you know, Margaret Thatcher says there's no alternative to capitalism. That's what she says. And then, you know, I'm very lucky and gifted and favored by the Lord. I'm married to Dr. Taranike. You know, he's a fundi. And he came up with a word that says nakanomics. Meaning that as Africans, we lacked an economy that resonates with us as Africans. And this economy is naka. Whatever we have inherited from our forefathers, you know, it's what we can ride on and make a living and transform this country. You know, we have our minerals, our mines, we have our land, we have our sun, we have our nature, all those things. Let's utilize them to sustain ourselves.
This is amazing. And we have
This is the tank now.
this one.
Pana panofushwa zvese.
He said this is 450,000 liters of water.
That's 150 tons.
Right.
If we were in Harare, maybe you are going to supply over 3,000 households.
You know what?
With this water per week.
If you go to Murambinda, they don't have a tank like this. Go to Murambinda, the water works. They don't have a tank like this.
The whole town.
Just things that we saw when we.
They are smaller than
They're
this.
smaller.
Yeah,
They're very small.
They're small. So our dear
I
now
think we
what
should
you
also invite Zinwa.
They've
Come
been
and
here.
learn from Nakanomics. They need to also
Then our
learn.
plan here, what we are doing, as you can see here. No, I haven't finished. I'm coming there. You see these outlets, these two outlets. You're going to be having this outlet, we want to also give the community.
All right.
But I don't want to give them for free.
All right.
Was I want to remove this mindset. So the way they want, how I want to do it is, I'll sit the villagers and the heads, the what call
Sabugu.
villages, Sabugu. Then don't do Sabugu. Then yeah, cut. So I've not done so because I wanted to see what I leak because this is almost 3 years old, 3 years old. So I wanted to see what I leak and also you the actually so can I see my farming operations if I want to give away. So this is what I was studying. So the plan, if all goes well, I then sit up the village head and the villagers and say mvura yapo, because we also believe a person should have clean water. Right now we are fighting cholera in Boyera. It's because hakuna mvura. Those areas say hana mvura, and cholera. So it's about hygiene. So to go to mvura yo outlet yo. Bocha vachachera mguru mgero wavo ivo.
Okay.
Vacha indo unateka pipe ya usa hapa ndio unoshika huko. Indo vura 6 o'clock unoshika ndo vura valve. 6 o'clock manendori ndo vara. Ende tutaura kuti edwe mvura ende kunwa haize kuti muzotanga unwa ma hospital monitor. So tadaro manje ka our community now has water. Vakwana clean water.
So you are now introducing pipeline
Yes.
in the village.
So guys, can
you see how this
right
is?
now they are coming. Mona wakadzi vari kuona. Vana ma buckets avashidi.
we saw they were holding buckets.
Yeah. So Panabagaba, there's going to be the economics transformation research center academy.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's good to learn about economics.
Yes.
So we're
Yeah.
doing this
So we believe that knowledge is about sharing. You know, sharing knowledge. It's about experience. You know, people need to come here. They spend some time here. They experience, and then they get to know. We also, you know, exchange that knowledge so that we can grow. So pesa pa murubona pana pesa pa. Right now to Parima, as you can see, that is Nzugu zangu pasa. Nzugu ne nyimo ne Nzugu hapo. Aba ndikisa munga. Chaisa mangwana. So let's an economic transformation center hapo. One is for the people to come and learn. In my way of reality, you don't have to be in a rush to go back. Everybody my lodges. You can come and dine here. Manguto garepa po manguto amucha hari mangesa kufila the economic center here. Then I'm one of those teachers. We have my 2 programs, my universities. Because right now we work with Catholic University, we work with Zimbabwe University, Dryland, Sakatadaro. So they're also doing my researches. Mai Chimuti vane ma zvavanoita zvidobidobi zvavanoita. Zvidobidobi izvi zvinhu zvacho hazvina kurisearchwa. But zviri kushanda. So what we're saying is we want to research these things. So we should work with universities so that they research. When you say Mai Chimuti vaisa a handful of vermicompost mugomba. How much is that? Too much? Is that adequate for the crop? How should it be put? And at what time?
At what time?
So you work to research manje. Indongo knowledge we mwacho kuti ndinorotspa kana ngangopona mwari Saka we work with my universities. Saka na vauya manje. We are saying we want to separate the business and home. We will gara kuik malodges avo. And for malodges I want to tell you something. You're going to have a sunset down upstairs like. People can sit there and you can see the whole of sunset and also our village. So we're going to have lodges, a training room.
It's going to be something else, guys. I don't know what to say. I'm so amazed. Guys, if this doesn't inspire you, I think you need some help. I think you need to come for deliverance.
So we have our dogs there.
Yes.
This is for security. So in the evening, remember I told you grain young chichi.
Yes.
So in the evening we open them up.
There are also solar panels there.
Yes, solar panels. So this bowl is fed near. This thing is fed near 2 boreholes.
Alright.
That's the borehole. And then there's another one. If you look over there, there's a bowl. The solar panels are just about 800 meters away. So I know we actually down.
So they are also not there.
Yes. So that's ukotokutorima kune vanhu vatorima ikoko kwachipedzisa mapfuda angu. And then we are going to vermicompost. And then after vermicompost we go to mbudzi I'm sure dzinenge dzadzauka. Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. You can still continue.
Akunakirwa ka.
It's true.
So guys,
this
I'm
is
supposed to be
golden.
going, but What I'm seeing here.
Mama chikuta kubvuwi. Manje nemama
This is
ndiuza.
Murapinda.
Nemama uya ka. Mandiuza ka. Ane drink ndonakika.
Yeah, chikakudaro.
Ndokaziva ikako.
I need to
Ginger.
come back here. One of the days.
Yeah, you need to come.
You need to come back.
Yeah.
Maybe when you have one of your events, Mai Chimuti.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, even when you have events as
Yes. Saka masagara taura ejinja akavharwa baba.
well. Alright.
Akawanda so we are saka kama ndo masona utataka kusprout.
Alright.
Ndio tengesa seed yako. So we are going to vermi compost to go quickly moona. Otherwise masona vermi compost moona.
What is the compost ya Mungu kugadzira mega?
Tega, and people are crying, hey, fertilizer dura. Hey, you can put a hondo. Hey, yadidi. When God is blessed us with everything.
We have our own.
Even my doctors today are making a maneta. As I had to do the information. I said, Doctor Yaga, and this is an iron and Doctor Vida. Fertilizer, you know, quasi. You need to put my chemicals in your room.
Alright.
They get off, especially A. I say right.
Alright.
So we are saying let's eat organic. Let's grow organic. Because I should never, I should miss it. Not country, you can't get a Honda. At Kurima, but can I? Is it street of living? Come with you. At number of Peter Honda,
Boss, you are making it. You are making it. This is amazing. Amazing work that is being done here. Ndikuona mbudzi ka izvozvi. Ndedze pano futi.
What makes me ndakaona madzimai echivanhu edu aya kuti they don't own anything besides huku. They don't own mbombe because culturally mombe ndedzababa handizia. I'm not talking about myself. I'm talking of the ordinary woman.
The ordinary.
So mkazuyo, I feel confident. Oh, I told you about this. I'm not sure I is.
Sound, Kundai.
Yeah.
Sound.
Murikona izvizvi.
Yeah.
Madesa, it's important as a farmer to hear madesa ako nechiti. Zvokuti planning yedu.
Alright.
So nata nyaya yembudzi yadzauya manje ndikafara manje.
Ndadziona mbudzi ndikati mbudzi idzodzo here.
Saka ndakataka nesamai chimuti ndakati nini ka Mai Chimuti why ndichizi Mai Chimuti funny enough amandobvunza kuti Mai Chimuti izita renyu here kana kuti
Mai Chimuti can you tell us about Mai Chimuti?
Thought it's the same name.
We thought
no
it's the same name.
ina mitaranike. Mai Chimuti izita rebasa.
Saka
ndikuti izita rebasa ka inonzi Mai Chimuti brand. Mai Chimuti brand. Because musha mukadzi. Nyika mukadzi. Handiti ka saka ndichiti nini Mai Chimuti? I use a stick in everything that I do. Because Mai Chimuti represents the marginalized women. So marginalized women. So I want to be identified now. This is why you see me in this nango, and cute lipstick. I want to be identified in Mai Chimuti. Mai Chimuti. Chimuti vachitsvaira, chimuti vachigadzira garden ravo, chimuti everything that she does. And ndoone chimuti chacho because 80%, 70% of the land iri maruva. And Mai Chimuti vava Babadi, welcome. Do you want to join us? Welcome.
Are you considering buying solar for installation back home? Kumoja is the easy, safer, and more affordable way to buy solar from the diaspora. Buy now and pay later. Pay in affordable monthly installments. Get approval decision within minutes. Get your solar once you pay just your deposit. Don't just buy solar with Kumoja. Get help with your other projects back home too. Kumoja. Building back home. Easier, safer, and better. WhatsApp +44 77 634 98401. Visit our website on www.kumoja.com.